Alright, Saturday, yo. What's up, YouTube? As promised, bringing you a new segment. I think I'm going to call it WOMBO Combos. I like that name. I really like that, the shenanigans or something like that. We'll see. You'll see whatever it is when I put it up there on the title thing. But either going to say WOMBO Combo or shenanigans. This is going to be on Dragunities. Yeah. Dragunities, yeah. I'm just taking a break. I have Hieratics sitting there in this deck box over here. Look at this deck box. It's been in battle. It's all scratched up. I mean, it's been ICSs and freaking regionals. It's all been beat up. But, yeah. There's Hieratics are sitting nice and safe in the box. Fully built and wonderful. I'm buying some more of these cards. If anybody has them for sale, PM me. Right now, I value them at 25 each and 15 for him. Just because I'm building this Dragunity deck, and you need, I took these out of my Hieratic deck, so I need to put them back in, so I need more for both decks. I like to have two decks fully built, so I can run them simultaneously whenever I feel like. This is the extra deck you need. One Brio, one Gaia, you can run one Vajrayana, really. I ran two of him, the Autumn. We can run one Charger, Thunder Charger, and then you need two Stardust and a Scrap Dragon, of course, if you want. But I usually end the field with two Stardust because I like the way it works. You can end, and you'll see it. I'm in the field with two Stardust. So this will be my ending field after I show you the combos. With two Stardust and two full attack Red Dice Darkness Metal Dragons. And if you haven't seen a field that looks so nasty in Yu-Gi-Oh, well, damn, that's a pretty nasty field. And that reminds you about Teledad speeds, right? Back in the day. Well, I'm going to show you how Dragunities have the ability to match what Teledad could do, which was drop this on you. Now, is it a first turn consistency thing as fast as Teledad? No. But can it do it, control the field, and then tell you get the combinations? Yes. I'll build a deck list. I'll build a true deck list for you guys. I'll just put it down in the description, and then you can just kind of look up the cards. I'll type up a deck list, and then you type up the cards on how I would build it, and then you kind of also put a list of other cards in there, so then you can kind of put your own tech cards in there. Because I don't like putting one deck in there, because certain cards, if you know Yu-Gi-Oh, certain cards like people very much. Like, I can open with Ravines every game. It's almost like I open with Future and Dragons. There's only one every game. It's not like I stack or anything. That card loves me and just jumps out of the deck. So there's certain cards that play for people, and there's certain cards that never show up for people. And so I'm gonna put I'll put some tech cards that you can run to maybe help your combination. But anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna show you the deck. There's a few cards in here that people are not familiar with, so we're gonna have to go over it. So the first part of the deck is you'll need at least 1 to 2 Quill Pens in your deck. Target 2 wind monsters, put them back in your deck, and then bounce 1 card on the field. Right, so that's good for getting rid of back rows and recycling. It's almost like a little mini Pot of Avarice, and adds 2 to your deck and pops 1. You really need it. It's really good. Of course, Dragunity Ravine, and this is I'm showing you my opening hand. Blackwing Zephyros. You can run 1. I was running 2. You can run 3. I wouldn't really run more than 1 or 2, to tell you the truth. It does add consistency, but you can search him out, so he's not a big deal. He's search outable. And yeah, so pretty much bounces a monster on your field. Key 2 cards, bouncing monsters. That's important to remember for this. Bounce a monster on your side of the field. Special summon, you lose 400 life points, but then you can continue. Now, one of the cards that nobody really runs, Mystletainn, level 6, wind. 2100 attack and special summon himself from the hand. If he special summons from the hand. So even if Red Dice Darkness Metal special summons, his effect activates. So I used to run him because Red Dice Darkness Metal, you had Red Dice Darkness Metal field, and then his effect activates Quill Phalanx, and Quill Phalanx Synchro Stardust. Red Dice Darkness Metal Stardust first turn. Nasty fields. And then he set just a million back row and say go. This deck will only run 2 Red Dice Darkness Metal. You can do it with 1, 2 as well, if you just don't want the cloggy hands that it gets sometimes. 1 Phalanx, of course, and 1 Dux. This is my opening hand. I run Legionnaires, and I run 2 Aklys because I want to run Cards of Consonance, so that you can just keep speed, and then you get the cards in your hand you need, and you win. That's my problem with Hieratics, because without card D, that has no draw speed. So I think I'm going to play this. So what we're going to do first is we're going to Ravine. Sorry I don't have my tripod. I need to get my tripod, like, not set up to do videos. So I'm cleaning my house and going to school. So sorry I'm not really set up to do videos properly right now, but I'm working on it. I see I'm picking up subscribers, so the need for better camera and stuff is coming. So first we're going to pitch our ducks. Our Phalanx. Pitch Phalanx to the graveyard. I keep the graveyard right here so you can see. Phalanx to the graveyard. We're going to search out the ducks from our deck. Search out ducks. Alright. So we normal some ducks. Assuming they don't have Valor, we do the combination where we unequip, equip. Now this is where you stop. Do not synchro yet. You can go into Vajrayana and then go out of it combination wise. That works too, but it's not as efficient to keep going. You want to keep going. You can end, if you do that, you can end the field. We can end with a pretty decent field, but it won't be the field you want to end with. This is the field you want to end with the Stardust. We're targeting 2 Stardust, and we're targeting 2 Red Eyes, full attack Red Eyes on the field. That's what we're going for. So let's continue. Pitch Phalanx to the grave, or send it to special summon Arma Mystletainn. Now his effect activates, or he can equip a Dragunity monster to him. Oh, Phalanx, unequip, and special summon. Now this is where we want to be. Now these two we need to synchro. Wing Beast, Dragon, and guess what we synchro for? Not Vajrayana, because that would slow our combo down. We wouldn't get nowhere. Gate Arg. Now Gate Arg's effect activates. Once per turn, you can grab a Wing Beast from your deck, Wing Beast or Dragon, and then discard a Dragon or Wing Beast. So we can decide whichever one we want. Which I like about this card is when you ran Kokimiro Dragos, you can get your Kokimiro Dragos to your hand for your next turn plays. But we have this in our hand, but we need to continue the combo. So we're gonna search out our deck for this guy, Miss Valley Rock. He does miss timing, but we're gonna show you how to not miss timing. When this card is sent directly from hand, you can special summon it. It's not like Cerberone where it doesn't miss timing. But what we want to do with this card is we want to draw it, and then as the resolution part of his effect, we want to pitch the graveyard. Now his effect is done. There's nothing else on the chain. He special summons. Okay? Remember that. But we're going to search him out. We're going to search him out, but we're actually going to pitch Zephyros. So Zephyros is in the grave. And now what we do, we overlay. Because they're both level 6s, they're both dragons, and guess who we'll overlay for the new guy? Hieratic. And his favorite play is what? To pitch. So we're going to ditch. Make sure you ditch Gate Arg. Don't ditch Mystletainn. The combo only works if you do Gate Arg. Pitch Gate Arg to the graveyard, and we're going to search out. Where we go? I got everything right here in front for us. We're going to search out one of our Red Eyes Darkest Metals. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Oops. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so now that we searched out all this is our field currently. This is our current field. I'm just doing this video slow. Sorry, it's going to be a long video, but I want you to understand it so that you know you can do it when you get the opportunity. Also, run an Iron Chain, because sometimes the combo doesn't work. You need an Iron Chain in your extra deck, so then you can just go into kind of a halfway version of this combo. Run an Iron Chain, and it actually was really good when I was running instant fusions, and it was still really good if they would break the combo up somehow. Also, you can continue the combo. Let's say they hit you pitch with Ravine, your Zephyros first, and you drop your Ducks, and they mess it up. You just go pitch Ducks, get your Phalanx, bounce your Ravine, bring out Mystletainn, and then you kind of end with the same field. You can end with the same field, but you just would slow this part down. So now you have Red Eyes on the field. Red Eyes effect activates. You want to special summon Gate Arg. Now his effect activates again. You search out a Ducks from your deck, and then at the end of it, you pitch this for that effect. We only have one card left in our hand, and that's the Quill Pen. So that's going to come in handy later. Now you activate Zephyros, bounce this back to hand. Now you have 2 cards in your hand, and this on the field. You synchro. Brionac. Right? Now, you can either throw Thunder Charger over this guy, so you can save your items, because you only run a few, or you can just do as I do and just say, oh, what the hell. Remove it. Drop your Red Eyes Darkest Metal. Alright? Red Eyes Darkest Metal effect activates. Special summon a Mystletainn back. Now, this is our field. We have a good punch right now. If you got the opening to go for it, go for it. Punch and then continue later into the combo. Because you still have card in your hand, so you have potential defense and everything. And you have Brio. So if you want to punch right now, they're a low punch. Because that's still OTK right there. That's still OTK. Yeah, so, but that's not it. No deck, no combo works without just keep comboing on somebody. So what we're going to do, we're going to do it again. Because remember, we want 2 Red Eyes on the field. I'm going to show you how to get 2 Red Eyes on the field. Pitch. Hello. 1 of 2 Red Eyes. And now we all know what Brio does. Brio can pitch a card to bounce a Red Eyes to my hand. Right? So we can do that fun times. But look, we still have combo times because we haven't used this Red Eyes yet. So activate. Right now, if you really wanted to do it, you could bounce this back. Right? Remove. And special summon, activate this effect, and you can end with the Stardust Photon Streak Bouncer and that combo. But I'll show you that too. 2 options you can go. So Red Eyes is 0 attack. So what we're going to do is not activate his effect because we have too many monsters on the field. But first, we're going to activate Quill Pen. Now we're going to put back Miss Valley Rock, Dux, back to our deck, and we're going to bounce our 0/0 attack Red Eyes. Okay? Back to our hand. And we also put back our Miss Valley Rock. So remember, we're going to activate, get our search out Miss Valley Rock, it's the last thing I've heard, we're going to special summon it. Okay? And this way you can, I'll show you Stardust. You just synchro here. That's 1 Stardust. Remove. Right there for you. It's 1 Stardust. Okay, we have a new one. Activate effect. We bring back. Where is you at? Phalanx. And then we end with 2 Stardust. Wow. 2 Stardust. 2 Red Eyes. Go for it. Hopefully they don't have Gores. Whatever. But you could have poked earlier, like I said. And then if they had Gores or something, you could have just went Scrap Dragon, pop 1 or something to combo out and just hold your field. Hold your ground like that. Like that's what the deck wants to. But really, if you set up properly before, or you just make them use all their outs, like, because the deck can run traps. It runs only 18 monsters, and you can combo with, this is what's good about this. You can OTK with 18 monsters. You can run a couple Veilers, 18 monsters, and you can OTK, so you can run a heavy trap and a heavy magic, because you have to run heavy spells because of Dragunities and Ravines and stuff. But yeah, so let's go back. Says we want the Photon Streak Bouncer one now. We want some control, because if they have Gores, we want to mess with them. So let's go back. We're back. What do we have? We had this guy on the field. We had, where's my Brio? We had a Brio, and we had a Gadarg, and we just activated Quill Pen, right? So we just activated Quill Pen. This is right after we activated Quill Pen. We can also pitch a card because Brio's still alive. So instead of Quill Pen, I like Quill Pen because it bounces and it puts Miss Valley Rock back. So you don't have to run more than 1 of these. You can just run 1 of him and activate him more than once. So Red Eyes is back in our hand. What we do is we pitch, right? And you can either synchro with him if you want to, or you can synchro with him. Doesn't really matter. But what the hell? I like synchroing with him because I don't like leaving Brio in the graveyard, because then Monster Reborn, then they just start comboing with your Brio. So I don't like putting Brio in the graveyard. So we're going to do it like this. And we're going to have our Stardust. And then we're going to remove again. Drop Red Eyes. Special summon. You can special summon him back or whatever. Special summon him back and then overlay the 2. And I gotta look for my Photon Streak Bouncer because it's in the out. Because I wasn't going to show you this part, but You can go on Photon Streak Bouncer or Focus, but Photon Streak Bouncer. And that's still enough for game. And it adds field control from the Dark Hole, adds field control from the monster effects, so you know the rings, the sectors can just summon and then they start popping off your field. But him, he just stops that. And then when they try to, you know, stop that, you can Stardust it or whatever. But I would just stop and just start popping it. And that's how you end with an OTK. Type field. I have no cards in my hand, but the point of OTKs is to go for it. And I could have stopped, but I had some defense, you know. That's pretty much basic setup. That's a dream hand. You can play regular it out with regular Dragunities and kind of slow roll it, or you can just try to make it build a hyperactive. Like I said, I'm going to put a real build in the description so you can all see how it works. Sorry this video has been so long, but I wanted to bring you the combo. J Will's Team Dragon, and I'm out.